controlling the situation the best we could, and that team is the best team to do it.
Can you reiterate more clearly why Sergeant Walsh was unable to communicate with the media?
Yeah, because we needed him. He was helping coordinate witnesses, coordinating detectives to interview them. We have to assign people to stay with a witness until there's somebody with them, so that they're not unsecured in our building. He helped communicate with the command post, and ultimately the city's PIO needed him, and we can break him off and do that later, but nothing is as important as stabilizing the scene at that time. And that's not to disrespect the media's role or disrespect the community's desire to have information, but we just couldn't do it all at once, and so we prioritized him to help us on those emergent needs.
Would you be able to explain more in depth this other possibility that happened if it wasn't someone who shot or threw some projectile out the window, the possibility that there was some sort of defect with the vehicle and exactly what would have happened if that was the case?
Yeah, so, I mean, when we talk to glass experts, if you just read about it on the internet and all that, this stuff happens. Matter of fact, I had a friend from another state that reported it happened to his vehicle last week. So I don't understand the phenomenon about what causes it. What we did to assess it, like I said, we examined the glass particles. We examined the defrost system, and it was functional, working fine. We examined the fuse for that. It was intact and working fine. Talked to experts about auto body and asked, could there have been a flex in the frame of that vehicle as it went into a pothole or over a snowbank or something that would cause that? He said, no, frames don't flex like that. So we rely on experts about what causes that, and at the end of the day, it's kind of unexplainable, at least by me, as to what that's all about. But it's not unheard of for glass to fail like that kind of unexpectedly. So it's one of the things we have to consider as a potential cause.
Are the glass windows in the patrol cars like standard windows?
Yes.
Car windows?
Yeah.
For your friend who had just mentioned that's in another city that saw a similar issue, do you know if, visually with the size of the hole, if that was similar to their situations or other malfunctions that have been reported for other departments?
Yeah, I don't know that from him, but I do know from a glass expert, he described he has seen circumstances that are consistent with what our patrol vehicle looked like, which was the shattered window with a clear void in the middle, a through and through hole in the middle area.
I'm sorry to keep going back to the pop, but has your investigators considered the possibility of a suppressor or B, an air rifle or something like that?
All of the above, yeah. I mean, there's all options are on the table about what occurred. It could even have been, I guess potentially a pellet gun, BB gun, airsoft, any type of projectile like that.
Got to be frustrating.
Very, yeah. I really wish we could give everybody some more answers about what occurred. Most importantly, nobody's harmed. That's the number one thing. And secondly, just giving people some information and an update as to where we're at.
Should you find a suspect that you can prove was responsible for this, what would the charges be potentially?
Well, the charging documents are always open to the county attorney's office. To me, it sounds like attempted deliberate homicide. If somebody's shooting a police officer with a high-powered rifle, that's where I'd want to start.
Was the officer on leave at all?
He did get a couple of days off. It was a stressful day for him, and he's regrouped and back to work.
Is MPD still the lead investigating agency?
Yes.
Who else is assisting?
We don't have any agencies working with us on the follow-up investigation. Of course, all the area agencies helped us that day with a number of things, but right now it's assigned to an investigator for our department.
I know you mentioned you identified anybody who you could see in camera footage, and if that wasn't the suspect at this point, is there a possibility that they were not on the ground, that they were maybe in a building or up above from that patrol car?
Yeah, there's always that possibility. So we focused our area of search all to the south and kind of southwest, because that logically is where that would have come from, since the car was facing north, and of course didn't find anybody in any of those buildings or any of those elevated positions. if there's no other questions, last thing I wanted to just close with was how much we appreciate the support on this. So downtown businesses and organizations, people just stopping me and talking to me on the street and thanking me for the response and how we handled the situation. And we appreciate that as an organization for everybody who's reached out to us. Thank you.
Thank you.